Reviewing audio products is sometimes like digging for gold, and I'm happy to say that this time we struck a real nugget. The SB3621N E8 soundbar from Vizio. Mouthful of a name aside, this is the kind of product that makes my job enjoyable. A crazy cheap $150 soundbar that sounds fantastic. It doesn't look or feel cheap though. It has a sturdy construction with a fabric coating and a big friendly control panel. However, the incomprehensible LED display is as terrible as previous Vizios, but at this price, we don't care. It's refreshing to see that even though it's cheap, the Vizio has a full-featured remote control. Meanwhile, the wireless sub may be on the small side, and it only includes a 5-inch woofer, but it's able to put out plenty of full-sounding bass. Features aren't bad either. 2 digital inputs, a coaxial and an optical, plus USB and a 3.5mm jack. You also get Bluetooth connectivity for streaming music. But it's the sound quality that really sets this product apart. With action movies, you'll get excellent detail and intelligible speech. Most soundbars can't do music, but the Vizio can. It sounds natural and full in a way that only models $400 or more can do. Until now, I've said there's no reason to spend more than $400 on a soundbar, but with the SB3621, I'm now saying just buy this. This soundbar is the new budget king. When it comes to Wi-Fi speakers, especially at the budget level, the Sonos One is a breakthrough product. It's the first time a company has produced a smart speaker, or in other words a speaker with a voice assistant on board, that actually sounds really good. And the best bit is that you aren't stuck with just using Amazon Alexa. In 2018, the speaker will also be compatible with Google Assistant, offering users real choice. Music sounds great too, maybe a little closed or dark for lovers of classical or folk, but excellent for rock, pop and dance. The One is the same size, price and shape as the existing Play One, but it offers both better sound as well as the inbuilt microphones on board. The One is not interchangeable with the Play One though, as it has been completely redesigned. Which means, unfortunately, you can't pair it with a Play One to play in stereo. You'll need another one to do that. At the moment, saying Alexa activates the microphone and you can use it as a regular smart speaker. It does pretty much everything an Echo can do. Ask it for the weather, turn off the lights, or whatever you want. Alexa, is it going to rain today?
No rain is expected in New York today.
You can ask it to play a song and it will play. However, at launch it doesn't support Spotify and it defaults to Amazon Music instead. The good news is that the speaker supports Spotify Connect as well as 80 different streaming services via the Sonos Multi-Room app. If you've been waiting for smart speakers to actually get good, then the time has arrived. The Sonos One may be uncharacteristically rough around the edges right now, but it will no doubt improve dramatically over time. Nevertheless, the Sonos One should be the #1 choice for music lovers who want to buy a smart speaker.
Meet the Wonderboom, the newest family member in Ultimate Ear's line of popular Bluetooth speakers. Available in 6 color options, the Wonderboom looks a lot like the UE Boom 2's shorter, fatter sibling, and like that model is fully waterproof. It carries a list price of $100. The idea behind this product was to create a very compact speaker that produced big sound with a good amount of bass. That's what a lot of small speakers promise, but the Wonderboom actually does sound very good for its small size, and its added girth helps with the low-end performance. Alas, while it floats, it's not designed to play music while hanging out in your pool, but at least it won't sink if it falls into the water, and it has an integrated loop to attach the speaker to anything that loop can fit around. Sadly, no carabiner is included in the box, but you could pick one up for a few bucks. As for buttons, the UE button on the top of the speaker lets you play, pause, skip tracks, and double up with a second Wonderboom speaker to augment the sound. However, you can't turn 2 Wonderbooms into left-right stereo pairs. There's also no integrated microphone, so no speakerphone capabilities. Battery life is rated at 10 hours, which is decent for a speaker this size. It's shock resistant and rated to be dropped from up to 5 feet, and has an extended wireless range of up to 100 feet under the right conditions. While the Wonderboom does have its sound limitations, for example, it does distort with certain bass frequencies at higher volumes, it is one of the better sounding micro Bluetooth speakers you'll come across, and is among a handful of easily recommendable Bluetooth speakers. Hopefully it will come down in price to $75 or less because the UE Boom 2 is being discounted and is still the better performing speaker. And JBL's Flip 4 also offers stiff competition at this price point. I'm David Carnoy for CNET.com. Thanks for watching.
Hey, I'm Matthew Moscoviak from CNET, and we're going to take a look at the Pioneer SP-PK52FS. This is a budget home theater speaker system and is currently selling for $630. Now this is an update to Pioneer's excellent budget speaker system from last year, and it's one of the best values you're going to find in home audio. It's a 5.1 speaker system comprised of 2 tower speakers in the front, a large center channel speaker, 2 bookshelf speakers in the rear, and a subwoofer. Like any standalone speakers, you're going to need to pair this up with an AV receiver, so it's not a fully integrated system like a home theater in a box or a soundbar. The tower speakers feature a removable grille in the front, and you can see they feature 3 5.25-inch woofers plus a 1-inch tweeter on the top. Around back there's also 2 ports, so you want to place these about a foot away from the wall. The center channel is unusually large for a system like this, which makes placement a little difficult. It doesn't quite fit under most TVs without blocking the screen, so you need to experiment with placement options depending on your home setup. The rear speakers are pretty big as well, so you're going to need a lot of room for this system in general. The subwoofer has an 8-inch down-firing woofer on the bottom, a port on the front, and an onboard 100-watt amp. All of the speakers feature the same vinyl wood grain finish, which looks decent, but it's not quite as nice as the finish on competing systems like the Energy Take Classic 5.1. The system also only comes in black, so it's not going to be a great fit for every decor. What makes this system so impressive is its sound quality. We had our resident audiophile Steve Guttenberg listen to the Pioneers, and he was blown away, finding the sound quality close to our reference Aperion speakers that cost over twice as much. Both music and movies sounded outstanding, and the Pioneer's relatively compact subwoofer really blended well with the full-size tower speakers. If your highest priority is sound quality and you've got a relatively modest budget, these are the speakers you want to get. So overall, our only reservations about this system is that it's big and the finish isn't going to fit in every living room. But if you've got the space, this is a phenomenal value, and you're getting the best sounding speakers we've heard at this price.
These are the SoundLink Revolve and Revolve Plus, Bose's new cylindrical Bluetooth speakers that deliver 360-degree omnidirectional sound. The smaller Revolve costs $200, while the bigger Revolve Plus, which features a built-in handle for easy transport, costs $300. Bose is touting the speaker's ability to play very loud for their size and push out a lot of bass without distorting, and I have to say I was impressed with both their design and sound. At their respective sizes, they may be the best sounding portable Bluetooth speakers, and they're both water and shock resistant with a threaded tripod mount on the bottom of the speaker that would allow you to attach them to a wall or a stand. As you might expect, the larger Revolve Plus plays louder and has better bass response than its little brother. Both of these speakers play much bigger than their size would indicate, and although they do have their sound limitations, they can certainly fill a small to medium-sized room with sound. It does help to place them near a wall to get some reflection, which will improve their bass. Battery life for the Revolve is rated at 12 hours at moderate volume levels, while the Revolve Plus is rated at up to 16 hours. As far as extra features go, the speakers have integrated microphones, so you can use them as speakerphones, and you can pair 2 of these speakers together using the Bose Connect app and use them as a set of stereo speakers or double them up to augment the sound in party mode. Speakers charge via micro USB, but there's also an optional charging cradle you can buy for them for $30. Yes, they're pricey, but I did compare them to more modestly priced Bluetooth speakers such as the UE Wonderboom, JBL Flip 4, and UE Boom 2, and they clearly sounded better with bigger sound and bigger bass. The Revolve Plus also had no trouble beating the UE Megaboom. I have more in-depth evaluations of their performance in my text reviews, but suffice to say, while you shouldn't expect them to blow away a good pair of wired bookshelf speakers, they do sound excellent for their compact sizes. I'm David Carnoy for CNET.com. Thanks for watching.
As one of the leaders in home audio, you'd expect Yamaha's first attempt at a smart soundbar that is in this case a speaker with Amazon Alexa built in, to be pretty special, and I'm happy to say that it is. The Yamaha YAS209 is a soundbar and wireless subwoofer combo which offers excellent sound quality for the money. That much is to be expected. But what elevates the product is its integration of the Alexa voice assistant. The onboard microphones work well even in trying circumstances. This is going at full blast right now. I'm going to speak in a normal tone and see if it hears me. Alexa. The onboard mics help bring on-demand music and controlling a smart home to within easy reach. The speaker offers DTS Virtual X, simulated surround, for better immersion in movies. And the Yamaha works great in stereo mode for music too, with a punchy, exciting sound. The 209 comes with a large subwoofer, which offers articulate bass with music and plenty of headroom for your favourite action film. Inputs are well catered for with HDMI in and out, optical digital and Bluetooth. You can connect the soundbar to Wi-Fi for Spotify Connect and Alexa support. The downsides are, it's not cheap at $350, but it delivers a lot of performance for the money. Also, if you're a fan of multi-room music, there's no Music Cast or Apple AirPlay on board. Amazon's multi-room music support is expected for the future, so it should work together with other Echo speakers. With the recent explosion in the number of smart soundbars on the market, Yamaha was in danger of being left behind. But with the YAS209, it's shown that it can deliver a smart soundbar that you don't need to scream at to be heard, and that sounds really good too. In its 2 or so years of operation, ELAC America has come out with some fantastic speakers, including the original Debut, an affordable hi-fi speaker, and the Unify series. Not one to stand still, ELAC designer Andrew Jones has now released an update to the original design he calls the Debut 2.0. This new B6.2 stand mount looks quite different to the original, but it definitely offers a family likeness when it comes to sound quality. As a redesign, the $299 Debut 2 offers things that the original couldn't, including a front-mounted bass port, a properly braced cabinet, and a black ash vinyl wrap. The design still includes a 6-inch Aramid driver and a 1-inch soft dome tweeter, but they're implemented differently, and this includes a new dust cap for the bass driver. The speakers come with a detachable grille if you want to protect the drivers or simply don't like the look. For a stand mount speaker, these are capable of pretty deep bass. We measured down to 45 Hz or so in our listening room. And just like the original, they're reasonably sensitive, meaning they can go pretty loud. The new speaker is mostly relaxed and more forgiving of bright sounding music than say the Q Acoustics 3020 at the same price. The B6.2 is a little more spacious sounding than the original, but I wouldn't recommend upgrading to the new ones if you already have the Debuts. With this new series, Andrew Jones has once again set the standard for budget speakers. While some people may prefer the more easygoing sound of the originals, there's now no other speaker under $300 I'd recommend over the new ones.